Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatītam Gaganasarisham Tatvasyatilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalacharam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatītam Triparahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Eyes closed and let's into the Sastran, into the yes, 11 times. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha. 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 Now let's enter into the Tattvachanam. Ege Panchmatram and Ghandi. And let's enter into the Tattvachanam. Om Adadatam Sodhyami Sana. Om Vidyadatam Sodhyami Sana. Om Vidyadatam. Om Adadatam Shodhatam Sodhyami Sana. Om Ham Vidyaya Namaha. Now we'll be entering with the Sankalpa. Om Mahavakya Samasta Duritashayavara Bhagavad Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Priyatham Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Samhita Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Priyatham Cha Adya Purvamukta Evam Guna Visheshena Shishayam Asyam Svadho Purana Arogayukta Dhrati Vaikasya Siddhartham Paramashiva Shakti Avistaranatham Nithyananda Yoga Karishi Om Upasishya.
Nithyananda Paramashivam Om Nithyananda Paramashivam Nithyananda Paramashivam Om Nithyananda Paramashivam 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 Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Yes, sorry for the technical glitch. Now we'll be entering into the warm up. So please stand up. Excuse me, if you please stand up. And let's start with the neck movements. So move your neck to the left, to the right. Once again, keep on moving your neck to the left and right. Up, down, and let's rotate your leg in one direction. Rotate the neck in the opposite direction. Now push the neck to the left. And to the right. Push the head to the front. Then up. And relax. Now we rotating our shoulders, so bend your elbows, place your palms on the shoulders and start rotating your shoulders. Give a nice big rotation, big circle. Now rotate in the opposite direction. All right, relax. Now let's rotate our hands back to front. Repeat in the opposite direction. And relax. Now let's move the upper body left, right. And when you go to the sides, make sure that you are having a full rotation. Look back nicely. Give a nice twist, hold a little twist. You can when push with the upper body. Take the support of the upper body while you move. And relax. Now let's um, rotate the thighs from inside out in both the directions. And relax. Now interlace the finger behind you and move as go down, back, move the chest up. Once again, left go down and lift the chest up. Now hold for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. All right. So let's go down, spread the legs. Go down, touch the elbows to the ground, and move front and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and up. Once again, spread the legs even wider. So you touch the opposite foot with the hand. So let's get ready. Spread the legs wide and go down. Start. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and relax. Now we'll be doing the squats for 11 times. So go down and up, go down and up. Okay, so let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. Go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Relax. Hello, hands on your hips. Rotating our hips in one direction. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Relax. Now lift the right ankles, right leg, and rotate the ankles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Repeat in the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Lift the left leg now. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Repeat on the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Great, great. Now let's shake your legs and relax for a moment. In your Brahmata time when you start working on your body, this is the best time that you can give to yourself. As I say, the first few hours when you give to the spiritual routine, whole day you'll be maintaining that space. So let's have that intention. Now put the right hand towards the left, put it towards the face, and hold. And switch. And relax. Now let's start jumping. Wherever you are, just start jumping. Let's begin. Come, jump, jump, jump. And relax. Catch your breath. Catch your breath. Now we'll be entering into the skeleton dance. So visualize yourself as your bones, close your eyes, and keep this visualization throughout the skeleton dance. Without muscles, you have pure bones and skeleton structure without bones. And slowly start shaking your entire system, entire body. Shake your hands, legs, your shoulders, your hips start shaking. Come on, shake, shake. Random moments. And relax. Catch breath, inhale and exhale deeply. Alright. Now we'll be entering into little bit working on the body through stretches. So we'll be doing a small time, few rounds. So come back to the squatting posture with both the palms on the ground. And we'll be doing this. So we have already done this before. So once again, I'll just show you, and then we'll be performing it together. So this is the position 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the position that will be performing the dance. Hope this is clear. Once again, this is the position of 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so let's get ready. We'll be doing this 11 times. We'll be doing it at least 2 rounds or even sometimes 3 rounds if we are not enough tired. So okay, let's get ready. Come to the position. We'll be doing this 7 times. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And relax. Stop your breath. Check your wrists. Take your hands. Inhale and exhale deeply. To inhale the prana, the life force. Take a deep, nice inhalation and exhalation before we enter into the second round. All right. So let's get ready for the second round. Okay, come to the starting position. Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and relax. Hope all of you are enjoying this small chat. Good. Once again, take a long and deep inhalation. Keep your mouth closed. Inhale and exhale. I will be doing the Nadi Sudha for few minutes. Maybe 2 minutes we'll do the Nadi Sudha. Inhale the prana. So Nadi Sudha is where you inhale and exhale. There's no retention. So closing the right nostril, inhale from the left, then exhale from the right, then inhale from the left, inhale from the right, exhale from the left. This is 1 cycle. And this cycle we'll be repeating this for 2 minutes. So let's get ready. Let's begin. Take the long and deep inhalation. Slowly relax. All right. So once again, we're doing into a different trend. So first of all, I'll show you how to perform. We have already done this before. So from the plank position, raise right leg in front, go down and up, and then switch down and up, and then again switch. So this is what we'll be doing, which we've already done it before as well. So we'll be doing this once again, 2 rounds, 11 times. Okay, let's get ready. Come to the position. Begin 3, 2, 1. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And relax. Catch your breath. Inhale and exhale. All right. Let's enter into the second round. Hope all of you are ready. Okay, come to the plank position. Three, two, one, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and relax. Once again, take nice deep inhalation and exhalation. Catch your breath. All right, so let's do some stretchings. We'll be bending forward. So bring both legs forward. Right, bend the left leg towards the inner thigh and lean forward and hold for few minutes. You will be comfortably sitting in this posture, lying down, back in front. So let's get ready. Bend your left leg and go down from the waist, bend from the waist. If you're able to touch the chest to the knees, head to the knees, you can even go down, touching the forehead to the ground. So let's go down and hold. Keep holding, keep holding. Become comfortable in bending forward. Now slowly rise up. Rise up and switch the leg. Now bring the right foot towards inner thigh. Left leg is stretched out. Once again, go down. Hold the feet with both the hands. Feet touch the knees. Forehead to the ground and hold. Slowly rise up. Now bend the both the leg knees together as close as in the perineum. And we'll be bending forward and holding it for a longer time. Okay? So let's go down, bring the chest to the feet, go down and hold. Hands are extended forward, forehead to the ground. Keep on holding, keep on holding, still at least 40 to 50 seconds. Hold. Slowly rise up. Slowly can rise up. Now we'll be opening the hip muscles, thighs. So one of the way is where you keep the knees wide and try to bring the hips to the ground, butt to the ground, and you're not bending back or front, just but is parallel to the legs, thighs, and you go down. Take the support of the hand. Hold. Keep holding. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can bounce. 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Now we'll be entering into working on the splits and at the back. You keep your hands in on the ground in the mats, or if you're able to hold the hips on the hands on the hips, you can hold and balance. Now bend the legs at 90 degree and the left leg at 90 degree and hold. Keep your hands on the hips and hold. And from this position, you'll be leaning forward, fully going down. So you can extend the hands in front and go down. And if this little discomfort is there, you can again push the leg totally bent and then you can go down. Then slowly rise up and then switch the leg. Switch the leg and hold. Once again, bring the right leg to the 90 degree and hold. And now let's go down and hold. Hold for 2 minutes. Let's go down and hold. And then slowly rise up. All right. Now we'll be entering into the last stretch for the splits, then we'll be entering into the sequence. Starting with the Prathama Vinyasa Krama. The new sequence of Prathama Vinyasa Krama. And going forward, we have the new slides that you booked that we are projecting it on the screen. So first let's enter into the splits. We can start with the front split. Bring the left leg forward, right leg to the back, and go down and hold. Take the support of the hand to balance, and if you are able to fully do the spreads, you can place your hands on the hips, or even you can place your hands in Namaskara and on the top. Hold. Go a little more than beyond what you can hold. You can have that little pain and hold there. Yes, you can relax for a bit. If you feel it there's too much, and then once again, you can enter. And just relax for a moment before switch the leg. All right. So let's switch the leg and move the right leg front and left leg in the back and hold. Let's begin. Keep holding. And if you're able to do the full split, you can bend down. And relax. Just catch your breath, relax your own, and sit comfortably. For today is Sukhasana. So we are beginning with the Prathama Vinyasa Krama, Sukhasana. So sit comfortably. With cross leg. So starts seated cross legged.
ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम्
Sorry for the technical glitch. So sit in Sukhasana, where you sit comfortably cross-legged and with your head, neck, spine in a straight line. Rest the hands in Bindu Mudra, touching the index finger and thumb, hands in the Bindu Mudra. Should be relaxed. And sit comfortably. Sahaja pranayama, where you'll be comfortably inhaling and exhaling. The components, the 12 components are seen on your screen.
ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् 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 ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम्
Sorry for the technical glitch. So sit with in Bindu Mudra in Sahaja Pranayama. and perform the Samana Kumbhaka, engaging Mahamudra. So yes, here we'll be performing the Mahamudra Bandha and Drishti. The Drishti will be straight. You'll be chanting the Japa. So while you are in Sukhasana, avoid slouching your spine or forcing the knees downwards. Keep the chest broad and breathe calmly. Visualize seated as Lord Shiva, vast, still serenity. And when you perform the Sukhasana, it supports the spinal alignment, it promotes the steady breath, encourages gentle hip flexibility, and fosters calm awareness and cultivates balance, seated stillness. So we'll be performing the Mahamudra Bandha. So we'll be understand when you sit in Bindu Mudra, it gently brings the focus in the inner awareness through the eyes and soft and steady maintenance, alertness without tension. Saman Bhumika is where you inhale deeply, visualize a heat flame raising up along the spine. It will maintain awareness of the heat, digestive fire at the navel center, which is the Jatharagni, and hold the breath as long as comfortable. So let's inhale and hold the breath, visualizing the heat flame in the rising up along the spine, up along the navel center. And then when you can't hold anymore, let's exhale completely. Tuck the chin towards the chin forming, engaging Mula Bandha, Udyan Bandha, and Chananda Bandha. So let's continue this Bhumika. Inhale, hold. When you can't hold anymore, completely exhale and perform all bandhas, all the three bandhas. Once again, repeat this cycle of Kumka and the pranayama and the bandha. Inhale and hold. And then completely exhale and engage all three bandhas. Visualize yourself seated as Lord Shiva upon Mount Kailash and vision the crescent moon shining on your brow, the river Ganga flowing as luminous clarity within. Contemplate the vast stillness of the night sky, embodying silence and unmoving strength of pure consciousness. Keep chanting the japa. Soham, soham, lightly vibrating in the throat center. As we enter into the last pramana. Tatsukhasanamityuktam asakta satsamacharet asanam vijitam yena chitam yena jagatrayam. Now we'll be entering into the next asana. So the next asana is going to be Parvatasana. Parvatasana is where you sit in Padmasana. So you'll be bringing the legs in the cross-legged posture. The sit starts seated and gently place each foot on top of the opposite thigh in Padmasana. Press the palms together at the chest. And then stretch the arms over the head with elbows straight and spine long. Expand your chest. Broad, lifting it softly. Avoid straining your knees or hips or hunching your shoulders. Mahadeva reveals in Parvatasana, O Mahadeva, I explain the auspicious Parvatasana, mountain pose. By practicing it, one becomes steady in form. Thereby, the six chakras and the lights are dissolved. Keep holding in Parvatasana. Hands are in the Anjali Mudra. So, Anjali Mudra is where hands, thumbs are straight. This is Anjali Mudra. Namaskar Mudra is where the thumbs are crossed. So this is the major difference where the in Namaskar Mudra the thumbs are crossed and in Anjali Mudra the thumbs are straight, touching each other. So hands will be in the Anjali Mudra. You'll be engaging the Mool Bandha, performing the Samana Kumbhaka, inhaling and holding, visualizing heat flame, navel center, and performing the Mahamudra Bandha. Japa will be Soham. So avoid straining the hips or locking the shoulders, length, and then the spine and maintain the steady breath. So let's perform the Samana Kumbhaka along with Mahamudra Bandha. Inhale and hold as long as possible, visualizing heat flame in your navel center. And completely exhale and engage all the three bandhas. While you visualize yourself as Mount Kailas, completely unmoving and stable, see your foundation rooted with unshakable strength, your form towering in clarity and purity. Contemplate the quality of being a refuge, calm, steady, and untouched by distraction, embodying endurance, serenity, and authority of an internal truth. Let's enter into the Shastra Pramana.
अथवक्षे महादेव पर्वतासनमङ्गलम् यत्कृत्वा शिररूपी स्यात् षट्चक्रादिविलोकनम्.
So the next asana is going to be Hadi Pavasana. So Hadi Pavasana is where you bring the soles of the feet together. So bring the soles of the feet together. And with heels near the groin, relaxing the hip. When you bring the heels close to the groin, you will feel that the hips are relaxing. And hold your left hand with the right behind the back. And fold torso forward, lowering forehead gently towards the floor beyond the toes. Keep the spine elongated, chest and shoulders relaxed. Avoid pressing downward abruptly or rounding the lower back strongly. Let's go down and hold. While you are in this posture, perform the Samana Kamaka, engage Mahamudra Bandha. Gaze to the nose, chant the japa. Soham, Soham. Visualize yourself as a block, strong and unwavering, cutting through the field with firmness. Firmness. See all obstacles being cleared, preparing the ground for growth and clarity. Contemplate quality of perseverance, steady effort, and the power to uproot impurity while cultivating strength, discipline, and readiness for new beginning. Let's hold. And let's enter into the Shastra Pramana. पूरवदे पूरवदीयातौ तु जानुयातुभ्यो पादौ सम्पुटकृत्य पास्तु करद्वयं गृहीत्वा तु दक्षिणं कंवारं स्थापयेत् करतलयोः पृष्ठभागे यत्किञ्चित् दैशः सहितं भूमौ धारयेत् पुनः ललाटां भूमिपृष्ठे स्थापय पादाग्रे यो मध्ये आनयेत्. Just relax for a moment. So the next asana is going to be Nagi Pavasana. Nagi Pavasana is you'll be seated in the same posture. Now, instead of hand raised at the back, you'll be bringing the hands in front. Hands stretched out in front of you, straight on the ground, reaching as far as you can. Cup the palms into a hollow and bring the forehead to the ground, keeping the spine elongated, chest and shoulders relaxed. Avoid pressing downward abruptly, rounding the lower back strongly. Once again, we'll be performing the Samana Kumbhaka, Mahamudra, gazing to the nose, chanting the japa. So let's hold in this asana, Nagipasana. As we enter into the Sastra Pramana, पूर्वविधिर्यथोक्तं तु जानीयादुभयोपतो सम्पुटीकृत्य पश्चात् करद्वयं गृहीत्वा दक्षिणं करं वामे स्थापयेत्. Slowly rise up. The next asana is going to be Kokilasana. So Kokilasana is where you bring the legs in front first, lifting the legs. So from the seated position, gently hold the big toes with the index finger and the hands in basically will be in the prana mudra, which is your index finger and middle finger straight out, other three fingers are bent. In this prana mudra, hold the big toes and lift the legs. And from this position, bend one foot to the thighs, then the other in Padmasana, and then lean forward, gradually lowering down with the supported elbows. Lengthen the spine, keep the chest steady, breathe smoothly and calmly. Avoid collapsing forward or putting intense strain on the lower back. The Kumbhaka is Samana Kumbhaka. You'll be engaging the Mahamudra Bandha. So once again, let's perform the Bandha and the Mudras and the Kumbhaka. So inhale, hold, visualize heat flame in your navel center. And if you can't hold anymore, exhale completely and engage all the three bandhas. And relax. Relax. Once again, perform the Kumbhaka and the bandhas along with the japa. Soham, Soham, and visualize yourself as a cook known for clarity of voice and auspicious presence. See your being radiating sweetness, purity, and expressive truth. Contemplate qualities of harmonious communication, refined presence, and the ability to uplift others with sound rooted in serenity and calmness. So engage all the three bandhas, engage, perform Samana Bhumika. Keep chanting japa. Om Soham. And let's enter into the Sastra Pramana.
अर्धान्यदासनं पक्षे येन सिद्धो भवेतरः अकस्मात् वायुसञ्चारं कोकिलाख्यासनं च
Slowly rise up. Now we'll be entering into the next asana. And the next asana is Nithyananda, which is the cleansing pose. So you can relax from Padmasana. If the legs are a little uncomfortable, you can sit and shake the legs. If you don't have much of practice of Padmasana, just straighten the legs and relax a bit forward. When you feel you're comfortable, place one foot on the opposite knee and then cross the arms, grasping the elbows gently in front, and start rotating the arms circularly, bringing the arms above and the head and elongating shoulders. Maintain an upright chest and spine. The spine is tall, remain calm and aligned. Will be performing the Samanakumka, engaging the Mahavakya, gazing to the nose, and Japa will be Soha. So let's perform along with the Kumka. Start rotating the hands. Engage, inhale. Hold, bring. Visualize concentration of fire upon on the spine. When you can't hold anymore, exhale and engage all of you. And chant the japa. Soham, Soham, as we enter into the Sahasramana.
घोड़ा पापा पालिनी आश्माहिनी सोय दशचरण गोपाल लोकता कैकुंठ सहोया
And relax. We'll be entering into the next asana. The next asana is going to be Gajasana. So let's get ready as we enter into the Gajasana. So sit in a plank. Start with the plank position, come to the plank position. And from the plank position, press the palm firmly beneath the shoulders. Keep the chest steady and strong. Lift the hips high, shifting your weights onto your heels. In a controlled motion, scoop your chest, lowering. Keep the chest low, bringing your nose towards the ground. Continue to flow your body upward and back to the starting position. Repeat this rhythm again gracefully. Let's begin. You can relax in a moment and then hold, and then once again you can enter into Gajasana. As you perform the Samana Kumbhaka, engage Udyan Bandhas. Yes. While performing the asana, you'll be engaging the Udyan Bandha with 6. And of course, each and every asana, you'll be performing the Mool Bandha. That is by default in every asana that we'll be performing. Along with the Mulbandha, perform the Udyanabandha, where you completely exhale, pull the stomach in and up. The rest will be straight, the gaze and chanting the japa. So visualize yourself as a mighty elephant, steady and calm in immense strength. See patience and dignity fill your form, awareness extending in every direction. You possess extraordinary memories and emotional intelligence neutral wiring, with neural wiring that allows deep empathy, long-term social bonds, and a remarkable spatial recall. Keep performing the asana as we enter into the Sastra Pramana.
नियुज्यं पादाग्रे भूमौ कृत्वा लम्बी भूयामस्तकाग्रे निधार्य इतम्बं ऊतमुत्तं ज्ञानाभिरक्ष्यं भूमौ नासिकामानीय.
Slowly relax. The next asana that we are about to enter is Vrikshasana. So once again from the Gadasana posture, keep the hips raised, inverted into V shape, pressing the palms down and away from you. Alternatively, press each heel downward, stretching the calves, raising the opposite heels upward off the ground. Shoulders remain open, spine long, and breath is stable. While you perform the Samanagumka, engage Udyan Bandha and chant the japa. Soham, Soham. Visualize yourself as a bear, grounded with immense strength and presence, the endurance and resilience, feeling your body steady in both solitude and vigilance. Contemplate courage, steadiness, and protective power, embodying the qualities of fearlessness, groundness, and enduring force. And let's enter into the Sastra Pramana.
एकैकं पादमाकुच्य पदासनं कुर्यात् वृक्षासनं भवति.
Slowly relax. You will sit comfortably. We'll be entering into the Mahamantra meditation, where you'll be humming intensely, coming from the navel center. So let's start. Inhale with deep, long inhalation, and then start the humming. Now sit totally and rest. Bring your awareness to the Anahata chakra. Now slowly lie down in Savasana. Visualize the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is liberating you.
Paramashivam. Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Om Nithyananda.
Now, um, come back to the physical body and start shaking your hands, your fingers, shoulders. Bring your knees to adjust. Down from side to side. We come back to comfortable seat first. And with this, now let's offer our gratitude to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, for giving this opportunity to perform the Nithyananda Yoga. Let's end the session with the Purna mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Dasat Sarvam Bhava Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Namaskara. Om Nithyananda. Thank you everyone. Nithyanandam.